Well, howdy, folks. Good to see you here. It's Andy speaking. A while back, I made a video which was a slideshow which showed a lot of the bands I'd been in over the years. And a few comments came back along the lines of, well, have you got any of the music we can listen to? So I had a bit of a dig around in the old archives, as you do, and came up with a few. So I thought I'd give you a listen to some of the sounds that I've been involved with on my musical journey. And it starts back in 1981, when I first arrived in Australia. I arrived in the end of 1980, and I was in this band called the Leon Berger Band. And here we hear me playing a big old Moog solo, as I used to do in that band. Oh yes, we used to go off back in the early 80s. That was the scene. And that was a bootleg recording that was actually a gentleman snuck a cassette recorder in under his jacket. And no wonder it's a bit muffled and a bit low quality and lo-fi. But hey, gives you an idea of the sort of stuff we were doing back then in the fabulous Leon Berger Band, Musicians Club, Sydney. This is also from Sydney. This is the Helen Ryder Band. I had a demo that we used to try and get gigs. So here's a bit of a snippet of that. I think you get the idea there. Yeah, so next up, I'm going to play you what happened not long after I arrived in Melbourne, which was in 87. In 93, I got my first ever real production job where I was working in a big studio, and I was working with this gentleman here, and this is Tim Robinson, and we are listening at the moment to his wonderful song River in the Sky. I'm playing bass, and I'm also playing the main guitar, and I did produce the whole record, which is I'm quite proud of. So check it out.
me thinking, what a lucky one am I. Divine love, warm and tender in my soul. I've been drinking from the river in the sky. Anytime I ask, the river always flows. Come to quench the inner longing.
Yes, I think that's rather beautiful. That yes, I'm quite proud of that little bit of work there. All right, so next up I'm going to play you a track from the Ombudsman, and the Ombudsman were a trio that never played live. We just used to go to my studio, have a dinner, get a bit loose, if you know what I mean by that, a bit of alcohol, a bit of whatever else might have been floating around, and then go in the studio and record like this.
Down the streets, there's pedestrians running all over me. The sidewalk annoyance, nothing more to say, just the heat of a summer's day. Down the streets, there's drunkens running all over me. Just a subject of paranoia, I can't say, or the heat of the summer's day. Outside, it may be raining, but here in my little room, it's just a summer glow.
Yeah, Summer Glow, one of the Ombudsman's songs, of which there are about, I think, 10 or thereabouts that we made. So that was just a bit of a taster of what the Ombudsman were all about. Next up we have Sarah Hill. She was a great songwriter. This particular track I wrote along with her. She and I wrote the lyrics together, and I sort of did the backing sort of thing. And yeah, this is one called That Kind of Girl. As you can see, the video
If you want it, come and get it. I hear you holding back. I'm sick of playing. Boy, you played me, and you're right off track. What makes you think you're better than you are? You know you won't get too far if you think I'm that kind of girl.
Yes, I was about to say the video was made with the help of a bit of AI, as you can probably see right there. All right, next up I'm going to hit you with some Fats Wah Wah. Fats Wah Wah were a great band that I was in for, I think, over 10 years. And here's a live performance from them, recorded at the St Andrews Hotel in 2009.
Wasn't at the scene of the crime of a 100,000 creature. Stick a pin in my toes eye. with the headhunter.
Ah, yes, the fabulous Fats Wawa. Bring back the Fats. All right. Okay, next up, I'm going to move you over to fabulous Ross Nicholson. And here's a song called... Ooh, what is this one called? Working It Out.
Round the place, thought I knew a good thing when I looked it in the eye, passing by, heading down a highway back in 1963. When I hit the crossroad, felt this urge to flee, left or right, or day or night, which damn way to go, just knew that I was going down slow, working it out.
That's the fabulous Gabrielle on backing vocals.
So clearly, working it out. Thought I was so sincere, working it out.
It's a bit of a voice, don't you reckon? Fantastic. Sadly, Ross is no longer with us. R.I.P. Ross. Sadly missed. This album, which was called Your Sweet Love, started out life as a bunch of demos, and then Ross said, look, you know what? These demos are too good. We're going to have to release them. So who was I to say no? So, yeah, the album Your Sweet Love came out, and that was in about 2010. All right, so now I'm going to move over to my amazing friend Jonathan Taylor, aka Johnny the Rat, and I'm going to play you a song, one of a wide variety of styles that we did, and this one is called Beyond Andromeda.
Is there anybody out there?
Space age, sci-fi sort of genre, I don't know.
Mayday. Can you hear me?
My battery is down, blown up by the stars. Nebula mist, and the wavelengths too long. Now I'm hanging in a web on an asteroid. Beyond Andromeda. All circuits are dead, white noise in my head.
Alright, I reckon you got the idea with that one, as you can see. We had a lot of fun. That was one of the many different styles and genres that we did as a duo. Johnny the Rat, Jonathan Taylor that is, and myself. Alright, next up I'm going to go to my own album called Instrumentals, and I'm going to play you a song off one of the songs at the start of the album, which I sort of went a bit techno on. So this one is called Dance Craze. I wonder why I called it that.
As head of security, it is my job to keep you alive. I will not succeed.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
some of my friends have told me that it's a great song to work out to. Well, I hope they're right. That's great. All right, so that's a bit of an example of some of the stuff on instrumentals. Actually, 19 tracks on that recording, and there's a wide variety of instrumentals. You'll notice there are voices, but they're not singing, so I still reckon they're instrumentals. All right, now next up, I'm going to hit you with Me Going Country, and I'm going to hit you with a song called Mr. Don't Know, where I become a country singer.
Just when I thought I was getting back in the swim, you went and changed your mind and set my head to spin. I guess you noticed my resolve was getting thin. Should I make a brand new life or take you back again? You said you'd had enough of my worthless ways, a drinking and a smoking and laying in bed all day. Even so, it shocked me when you finally walked away. Only now I turned my life around and got you out of my brain. My heart says yeah, but my hand says no. My hands say stop, and my feet say go. But you're all I've ever known. Guess I have to face it, I Mr. Don't Know.
Look, thank you folks, you've made it all the way to the end of this video. Much appreciated for sticking around, and I hope you've got a bit of a laugh out of some of the things that I've played for you this afternoon or this evening or this morning, whatever time it is where you're watching. And I've had a good time putting it together for you. So look, thanks very much again for listening to this, and I'll really look forward to seeing you guys next time. All the best. Andy Burns signing out.